Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. As we call this show for almost 23 years, coming up in August, 23 years on the air. And, that's a long time. And the next guest has been with his company about that length of time, too. It's always a pleasure to talk to Jack Wells out of B&M Poles. And when we get Jack on, if anybody knows about ICAST, it's B&M. These guys have been part of that show for a long time. Part of this show, I don't know how many rods and reels and everything else that B&M has donated to fishing rodeos over the years, but they have done it. And Ron Wong, buddy, you've lined up another one. We got a legend of the outdoors on with us right now.
Absolutely.
And it was an honor for me last year and to see Jack and everything else. But, Jack, welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Hey, good morning, Larry. How are y'all?
We're doing great. When Ron can talk fishing and I can get him still enough over there, and he's making notes right now, he's trying to get primed up for this. But we're asking everybody when they come on today, and we've got an all-star lineup about ICAST, and you've been to a few of them. So tell our listeners out there what makes this event so special.
Well, the beauty of the ICAST event is that it basically encompasses everyone in our industry.
Yes. Yeah.
It's fishing poles, reels, combos, baits, electronics, everything to do with your boat. So it is, it's a one-stop shop for anything related to freshwater or saltwater fishing.
I'll tell you, Jack, one of the things that I've come to appreciate is how busy you guys really, really get there. Yeah. People think that all people are doing is just coming in and looking.
No.
But you guys are writing orders like crazy for the 2024 products that are going to be introduced, right?
We write a few of those. Generally speaking, when you're talking about that element of ICAST, in a lot of cases, a lot of our customers have already been seen and presented the program for next year.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, I'm doing that. Oh my! I might start as early as February, and then have the last program and last customer called on maybe sometime last week of May or first week of June.
Really?
But it does provide an opportunity to show your new products and to get some pre-orders for some of those if you don't have inventory on them yet. So yeah, it's a nice gauge, I think, on the season and on your new products.
And it's also a relationship building event also with a lot of your customers also, isn't it?
Well, for sure it is. But I would also tell you, our connection to the outdoor communicators, the outdoor writers, videographers, all that, very important to us.
Yes,
and this show provides an opportunity for us to have them in a somewhat captive capacity so that we can talk with them and look, you know us. I mean, look, we have always supported the outdoor communicators.
Yeah.
I firmly believe they are
Absolutely.
the major cog in us continuing to promote the outdoor lifestyle. So for us, we view that as a huge opportunity to visit and see how we can help outdoor communicators do their job better.
You guys are coming out with some new products too also in your crappie panfish line, your catfish line of rods and reels. Tell our listeners some of the things they can expect for 2024.
Yeah, what's coming up?
We got a few things. We'll start with the crappie side.
Yeah.
As live imaging continues to become more prolific, our product development continues to evolve towards that. So what you're looking at here generally are longer poles and stiffer poles.
Yeah.
And so for us, we have three that actually fall into that category. We have the Black Diamond 16-foot three-piece rod.
Wow.
We've actually had our first run of production on that and sold it out in 3 days.
Wow!
So we feel pretty good about that one moving forward. But
I think so.
It's a 9.6 ounce 16-foot pole.
9.6 ounce.
16-foot pole.
A 16-foot pole, man.
Yep.
Wow, that's taller than Shaq O'Neal. Come on, let's just go see. I mean,
but just for those that think 16 foot is just not enough.
Oh, come on! Now.
We're also coming out.
Right, here it comes.
With the Black Diamond 18-footer.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Now, this one here, it weighs slightly, it weighs right at 12 ounces, but it also has 3.2 ounces of counterweight on the back.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness.
And so that kind of helps it helps balance it out a little bit. We don't think we need it on the 16 or the 14 because those poles are so well balanced.
Right, yeah.
But on a 16-foot pole that you're holding in your hand, we felt like a little counterbalance may be good for us there. So, and we expect to have we expect to have stock on that sometime mid to late September.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. All right.
And then for those guys and girls out there that just feel like 18 feet is just not.
Come on, Jack. No, don't pull our leg down this Saturday.
Oh no, here we go.
Okay.
We've got the Ambush series by Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman.
Okay.
Now, as you know, Ronnie, he has pioneered the use of telescopic poles for the single poling technique.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, this is one that he and Steve both designed.
Yeah.
It's 24.5 feet in 14 sections.
I don't believe this, but Jack's saying it. I mean, he's a legend, so I'm believing in that. I'm trying to visualize
I've had
this.
a sneak peek of it. It's amazing. I've seen a prototype.
Go ahead. I know it's got 14 different sections. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
14 different sections.
And it's 24.5 feet long, right?
Yes, sir.
And tell them how much it weighs.
I was afraid to ask.
This one in particular, it's extraordinarily light. I want to say it probably weighs around 7 ounces, 7 to 8.
Yeah, right.
And this is the extraordinarily high modulus graphite. Of course, it's got the Tenkara tip, which is more of a Japanese style, but it works perfect for this technique. And on top of that, it really makes taking your line on and off. If you want to change your line, it makes that Tenkara tip makes that process so much easier. So
is this going to be out when? When is this one going to be out?
This one's going to be out probably about the same time.
September or so.
Late September, might be early October there.
Okay.
But yeah.
And it's the Ambush
series. For the crappie side, we've got a 16, 18, and 24-foot offer.
Oh, man. I wish we need to spend the whole show with Jack trying to figure that one out, but
and you've got some stuff for the catfish guys also.
We do. Our new catfish rod this year is our Atlas series.
Okay.
And, similar to the way crappie fishermen are trying to get longer and longer and longer, well, it seems that cat fishermen are trying to get heavier and heavier and heavier. Now, so this one is our heaviest action rod. It's 30%. It's got 30% more backbone than our current Silver Cat Elite Heavy series.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, this one's made out of a very high-end S-glass, which is basically an upgrade on your E-glass, but this is much, much lighter. So this extra heavy action allows the cat fishermen, and this is important to them, it allows them to get more weight on there for bait, for live bait.
Amazing.
Wow.
These things, and you guys have really gone into catfishing, but I have to admit, folks, I love the B&M apparel. I'm sold on it. I think they're cool. And I wear it all the time, and people will say, what does that mean? And I tell them what it means, and they still don't understand what it means. But when I start talking about mops and stuff like that, but you guys have gone into that too. And but as I've asked every guest, I told Ron I was going to, your pro staff is so important to your success also, Jack. And I know your pro staff plays a part in all these new products, don't they?
Oh, absolutely they do. look, I mean, obviously to be on our pro staff, you have to be, a fairly accomplished fisherman.
You sure do, yeah.
But also for us, we look for men and women who have outstanding reputations on their own local lakes.
Yeah.
They also need the ability to speak and teach, because we believe that teaching is a big part.
It is.
Continuing to get more people to enjoy the great sport of fishing. So, but I would tell you that in my 20-plus years here, I think the creation of our pro staff is probably one of my crown jewels, one of my proudest accomplishments there, because with Kent Driscoll managing the staff, I mean, we're quite proud of our B&M family, and it's just a big thing for us.
We're going to work, and me and Ron have talked about this. We'll get Jack back on in August. Ron has suggested we're going to do a whole crappie show and bring in a lot of your pro staff, right, Ron?
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of your pro staff people on, Jack. And later on in the fall, we sure want to talk to you about rollout of products, or where's it at, and kind of a status update.
You betcha.
Well, you can go tell them how to go to get information, Ron.
Yeah.
And Jack, tell them where they can go to get information.
To get information on B&M, you can go to our website,
which
is www.bnmpoles.com. You can also find our product at any major retailer and most local dealers.
And join the club, right? You got a fishing club.
That's right. And then, of course, you can see us on Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube,
TikTok, Twitter, all of those too. So,
if you go to YouTube and just Google Jack Wells, I think he had one of the great videos of you just explaining your company and things along that line, Jack. And it was a good one. I still remember it because you've got such a part of that thing, buddy. And we appreciate you being with us on this Saturday morning.
You guys have a good time at ICAST, and don't work too hard, and enjoy the show.
Yeah, and we'll talk to you down the road. All right, buddy. Thanks, Jack Wells.
Thank you all so much, and thank you mostly for what you do.
All right. Thank you, buddy. All right.
Y'all have a good one.
All right, Jack Wells. Appreciate Jack. As Ron knows.
Just a good friend of Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Long time. Fishing
long time.
Fishing rodeos, everything that you go along with that. So let's take a break and be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.